Oh, yes, sir. People, bring it in, Huddle up. Y'all, do y'all have about 20 minutes of your time for you to spare for me to update you on your money?
Yes.
All right, good. Let's go ahead and start it off properly. Where is he at? Where is that Nate? Oh, there he is, right? Oh! Guys, listen. Y'all bring it in. You're here with your favorite host, the undisputed champion of due diligence, right? The chocolate of Confucius, Mr. 33 Thoughts. Yes, sir. That's right. Mr. Big Boy Yacht. That's right. Money Montgomery, guys. Y'all dial in. Let me give y'all an update. Obviously, Bitcoin sitting at 97,368. Our beautiful baby XRP sitting down here 229, 230 range. Immaculate price action. An amazing price action. We'll kind of go over that. But just off the top, a couple of things. One, this has nothing to do with XRP. What's occurring right now is the grand scale of market manipulation. What was occurring was about to be that breakout push to where for XRP, we're going to break $3. Bitcoin, obviously, it broke through 104,000 and ran all up to 108,000 prior to the news dropping down. XRP on the same day had busted back up to that 271. But again, I know what I hold. This is just more time. Let them keep playing around. 15 next month, I got some else for you. Please hold it, please. But again, immaculate price action. I had no fear. I scooped up some of that dip at 217, and I do it again, right? But a couple things going on. One, we had a Fed rate cut, which is normally great, normally very bullish for the market. But it's what Jay Powell said following it has got the market in stir. Basically, they said that they're looking at interest. They're not looking at doing any more cuts for interest rates, right? So basically implying higher for longer, which you're going to send certain markets, housing markets, everybody in peril to selling, right? But they also said that it looked like inflation wasn't as tamed as what they said, which again, I already knew that nothing was going to change. Y'all didn't change the policy. There was no change of action for inflation to dip. But again, I don't ever believe prices will go cheaper because based off the last 200 years, a can of soda is no longer 15 cents, right? It never went back down. So that's all just stirs these things to kind of kick up. On top of that, we've got another one of these things that we do every single year where they're having a government possible shutdown with this debt limit raising and things like this. Guys, understand this is all FUD, fear. They do this every single year. This is your time to buy your dip. I'm telling you, right? Because they're not going to shut the government down, right? It's not even a possibility. We know already that we've got a new president-elect coming in next month, right? And then to top this all off, these big companies and institutions dump shares and things like this, do balance sheets, cut profits, and they buy back at the beginning of the year. Obviously, this just to help with their taxes. So you've got all that unfolding right now, again, right as Bitcoin was doing its breakout, and it occurs like this all the time. Right as everybody was starting to push. But I want everybody to understand where you're at with this. Do not be flooded out. You got to know what you hold, right? And again, further bring it in. Kyle brought an interesting point. XRP the standard. Decoupling confirmed. And I want everybody to understand that even though it looks like, we swing, guys, we're at 230. Beginning of the month, we were at 50 cents, right? And when I say decoupling, I want people to kind of understand the price action. If you come out on Bitcoin on the on the 7-day, right, we're at 7%. Looks like everything's just the same, right? XRP, come over here. 7-day. 6%, right? You're like, okay, all right, they're around. But this is what I keep telling people. Retail is so short-sighted. Let's come out a little further. Let's go on the month. Bitcoin's up 3.5% a month. Do y'all see the hecticness of this chart? Okay, let me show you what strength in V12 looks like, right? Our month chart. Bitcoin's up 5%. Oh, this is not good enough for you. Panic, right? We're only up 111% on the month from where it's counting, right? And I want y'all to see this chart. Y'all seeing this? Does it look weak? This is the move. Bounce makes crazy moves. It's building consolidation. And something that I want everybody to keynote out on. Do y'all know what this is called right here? This is called a double bottom. A very bullish, heavy bullish indicator on charts, right? That day we came down, dipped down to 197 and shot back up. Well, would you believe that we came down and did 198 and shot right back up again? And this is a double bottom. All this lining in, guys, don't miss it. The window's already over. It's too late if you already weren't stacking the bag. I told you 2025 is your year. They're going to market manipulate. Obviously, I still have my expectation of $5 to $10, but obviously this is a reminder that they can alter the markets at any point, right? Especially while we still have XRP that does still follow the trend. You got to understand, mass majority of Bitcoin is owned by institutions similar to XRP. They can move and sell a couple of those in stall markets. So we know that's market manipulation. We know everything that's going on. This is just to show they've been doing. You can see it on the small scale in your investments. Now they're doing on the big scale out as far as the government. Two, you got to understand that we're switching to ISO 222. So part of this is about the fact that they're moving configurations, right? But let's go further down here, right? At Queen XRP, SEC is shutting down, baby. To the moon. One, I don't want the government to shut down, and I don't think the SEC is shutting down like for good. What this is, though, is SEC operational status. In the event of a federal government shutdown due to a lapse in operations, the SEC operating status will change concurrently with the rest of the federal government. In accordance, the agency's plan for operating during a shutdown, as the plan contemplates, we are currently preparing for a potential shutdown with a focus on the market integrity and investor protection components of our mission. Our plan calls for continuing operations of certain commission systems, including Edgar. Additional information available. Again, I believe, and I'm looking a little bit further past this, guys, we're switching to ISO 222. I already told y'all there was going to have to be a part where there's going to have to be a switch. There's going to have to be a pause in one system to move to another. It's coming, right? I told y'all next year this is happening. We know what's going on with Japan. The whole world goes live, right? Further, even with that, the biggest portion of it, again, y'all saw this on the 17th, RLUSD is now live. I want everybody to understand now. Listen, I'm going to see how many thoughts I can fit inside of a candy green Lamborghini. I heard somebody said there was 3. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to beat the number with 5 or 6. But nonetheless, the heartbeat has been added to XRP, guys. Like a post, I put that in that post that I made. XRP now has a post. Y'all have got to understand with RLUSD, everything that you dreamed of has come to fruition. One, we know ETFs are going to follow this as well, but now this is the money inflow besides just stock and investments, right? To XRP. This is the post. This is what USDC did for Bitcoin. Y'all got to understand where we are and what is occurring right now, right? But furthermore, let's get a bigger and better explanation. I want you to understand this is the biggest part of this whole show. RLUSD is live. Y'all, go ahead and start planning your 2025 trips to Bora Bora. It's up and it's over with. But let's tap in. Ripple, built for business, accessible to everyone. The next evolution of stablecoins. Let's tap in. From Jake McDonald, Ripple's SVP Stablecoin explains how RLUSD being trust, utility, and stability to the industry. Fair use, I said. Fair use!
Specifically for enterprises and financial institutions. Now, we're bringing that deep expertise to launch a stablecoin, built for businesses, but accessible to everybody. For more than a decade, Ripple has been the industry leader in on-chain solutions for institutional finance. From the beginning, Ripple has always worked with global regulators, ensuring our solutions are compliant and adhere with local regulations wherever we decide to launch our products. We are well positioned to launch Ripple USD for several reasons. We're focused on the gold standard of compliance. RLUSD is issued in accordance with the New York State Department.
We're focused on the gold standard for compliance. Again, I told y'all, adding the value back to dollar, but even bigger now, the connotation that your XRP is backed by one extension of its arm in gold. I told you we're going to move in gold, houses, materials, how Africa's going to come online, right? Guys, everything I've been telling y'all has occurred. I have not missed yet.
Of Financial Services Stablecoin Guidance, which sets forth requirements designed to protect stablecoin holders. The requirements touch on the timely redemption of stablecoins, the safekeeping of stablecoin reserve assets, independent third-party attestations to verify the reserve. And Ripple USD is one of the few stablecoins that is fully regulated. Our regulators have stringent disclosure requirements, such as the publication of monthly attestations by an independent certified public accountant to verify the reserves backing the stablecoin. Monthly third-party attestations of the reserve ensure transparent reporting and reserve management. There will be clear redemption rights and other regulatory standards that are designed to protect holders. For over 10 years, Ripple has always chosen to work with and partner with regulators, policymakers, and financial institutions. Our partnerships with major banks and payment institutions bridge the gap between traditional finance and crypto solutions. These established relationships will bring the next wave of users and assets on-chain with Ripple USD.
Guys, you got to understand, this is bigger than you and I. This is not a retail coin. This is not small money. This is a billion, multi-billion, tens of billion-dollar company that is about to sprout into the global entity as far as finances go. Guys, if 300% on your year isn't enough to turn you up, guys, you just are not getting it. And like I always said, you just never will, right? But we're going to keep coming through. Our beautiful president over here, Monica Long, has some information again to drop. I want to keep tying in on the importance of this RLUSD stablecoin. Ripple President Monica Long drops a bombshell on RLUSD and XRP. Stablecoin for payments are the next massive trend, and Ripple is ready. We have the use case and customers lining up. Guys, do not be fudded out by this little short term. This is what they're doing. This is only for retail. Retail is the only ones that get sparked and scared. I should say scared, but I'm gonna say scared, right, by this news. This is what's prompted out. This is just for you to go and lose your bag, right? But hey, Monica, tell us about our money, will you? $20
billion in terms of market cap today, but that's projected to be, north of $3 trillion in just a few years, because there's going to be more demand drivers like payments.
10,000 per coin in 5 years. Jesus.
Saw Stripe acquire Bridge very recently. That's a major payment player that's leaning into using stablecoins for payments. We talk about, Ripple, and we've processed more than $70 billion through digital assets.
They left that off on the interview. $70 billion worth of payments is what we're processing already, and the thing ain't even come online. Well, now it is with RLUSD. But guys,
and so this
my
V12 is going to be a massive trend, and there's going to be more needs in the market for more stable coins. And from our perspective, we have the use case. We have customers who already want to use stable coins and payments. So we think that we can be
and for those that are wondering, and it's always a good question, obviously we have newer people. You don't go buy the RLUSD stablecoin. I've had a lot of my friends say that. You bought the XRP, guys. This is a part of the stablecoin. This is why I was saying it's like buying Tesla. You're getting 6, 7 different companies for one buy, right? The stablecoin is going to be pinned to $1, so it's not going to raise or drop in price. So you're not going to gain anything. Maybe somewhere to store some money, sure. But as far as growth, no.
Great provider.
Do you expect the market to expand, or do you expect to compete with these two stable coins to break into their existing client base?
I expect the market to really expand. Yeah. And I will say, so the Ripple US dollar, not yet launched. We're operationally ready, but really important to us
this is prior to the 17th.
Is having approval from the regulators. So
y'all see the pricing. This is when XRP was at 54 cents, just like I was saying.
New York Department of Financial Services is, it's up to them. They're reviewing our trust application.
Guys, miss it. You done missed 300%. But let's go a little further, just so y'all can understand again where we're at and what's occurring around you, right? Multiple airlines now accept XRP as a source of airfare payment. Come on, dog. You gonna let me open the photo? Well, over here, a circle, y'all will see. Let me see if it'll let me. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. There we go. Over here to the right, y'all will see XRP 1,402. Select the flight. And obviously now, everything is starting to be integrated with XRP. I've been telling y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all again, this is the world coin. I'm not pressed about buying anything else. I'm not being fudded into buying anything else. Don't get me wrong. I still trickle down on my XTCs, things that are correlated with XRP, right? But my main bag is the XRPizzle. And I'll see y'all in 5 years when I'm jump up. And I said I never would. But when I do my parachute out of my own private jet, y'all are going to know you had the opportunity. You're going to be feeling real stupid. Matter of fact, let me give you one of these. You need that. Shake back. It's not too late. Now, here we are, guys. Are you telling us something about XRP? Guys, let's tap in here. Again, XRP all over the news. Crypto all over the news, right? You got a president, vice president. This is the president's son over here talking about crypto. So again, I want y'all to understand the aspect of what his dad's going to be doing up here. Let's get down to it. Fair use, and fair use.
I wanted to ask you about specifically what the next administration is going to do in crypto as well. I know this is something that you're firmly focused on. It's something that the CNBC viewer is focused on as well. What steps will the president take to position the U.S. as a leader in the global crypto market?
Yeah. Well, I've been a big fan of crypto for a long
They're about to throw jet fuel in this engine of crypto. Jesus.
time, and so is my father. And I think he realizes that every country in the world is embracing it, and people are running. I mean, look at where we are right now in Abu Dhabi. I mean, they're putting billions of dollars into crypto, into kind of digital technologies. And if we don't do it as America, we're going to be left behind. And he wants to make America the crypto capital of the world. He's been very, very clear with that, and I applaud that. I mean, listen, right now, if you live in America, you want to go out and get a home loan, it takes you 90 days. How the hell does it take you 90 days to get a home loan? By then, by the way, the house is already sold. Your dream is gone. Zero chance you're getting it. Why does it? I mean, there is nothing on blockchain that can't be done better, faster, substantially cheaper, not pushing paper. I mean, the banking system that we have around the world, the modern banking system, is antiquated.
It's antiquated, and it's just a matter of time before really crypto not only catches up, but just really leaps ahead.
Hey.
And so we're incredibly excited on a lot of fronts, and I think America will be the crypto capital of the world. And I fully support it.
Don't get me too
fully
bullish.
Supports it. Our family, is fully embracing it. We believe in DeFi. We believe in CeFi. We believe that's the way of the future. And again, America, better lead the way. Otherwise, we're going to leave a lot behind.
So all of this also comes back to regulation as well. And one thing your father has spoken about is incorporating new legislation, even deregulation in the crypto space to really accelerate and move this forward. What does that look like?
Jet fuel.
It looks like it's transparent. That's what it is. The people in the crypto industry are frustrated that no one's ever put together a sensible plan as to how to regulate an industry. They're fine with regulation, but they just want guidelines, and they've said that.
Yep.
And the problem is you see so
They
many
said that. Who was the one that said that? There's only one person that said that. They're in a case that they beat on that same front.
companies have been so
It's funny. His dad was meeting with our CEO. And
unfairly treated, right?
you
So
just
many
don't get it though.
lawsuits,
Our
hundreds
CEO.
and hundreds of millions of dollars, people
Not
attacked,
Bitcoin.
companies attacked, and they're just saying, just give us, give us the rules of the road.
We haven't been asking to be deregulated.
There you go.
We've been asking to be regulated. So we have been saying, hey, look, just give us clear rules of the road.
Give us the rules of the road.
Verbatim, guys. Are you catching what I'm putting down? Put a money bag in the chat if you're sitting up here and are taking this edutainment about your money. Are you catching what I'm putting down? The man verbatim saying what Brad Garlinghouse said.
And we'll obey them. And by the way, if you give us the rules of the road, chances are the rest of the world will follow. And so I think sensible regulation makes a lot of sense. And a lot of people think that the crypto industry doesn't want regulation. That's actually not true. They just want sensible regulation that they can follow, regulation that's crystal clear, that's black and white. And they don't want to see people like Gary Gensler, who was absolutely
Say it again.
a disaster for crypto.
Okay.
Everything he could to try and stifle innovation, he would do so. And those people have all been cleared out, and I think we'll put together good regulation. I think
in the name of Donald J. Trizzle,
the rest of the world follows that. Hopefully, we can lead by example because that's what we should do as Americans, and hopefully, we truly are the crypto superpower of the world.
guys. I already got my V12 presets built, but nonetheless, y'all do what y'all gonna do. But watch my shoes. Rumors: the SEC versus Ripple case will be dropped in coming days, guys. I already told y'all this at the beginning of the year. Beginning of. What was that when they had that? Oh, they're appealing. That it didn't matter because he wasn't gonna be here. Guys, of course it's getting dropped. He's been fired. He's being sued. The case is past done. Plus, they put in people that literally have been watching this case and are against it. The SEC commissioner coming in is against what Gary Gensler did to XRP. Of course it's dropped. Guys, I'm on the waiting on for ETF news. You know what I'm saying? Which will come shortly after that being dropped, if not at the same time. But let me close y'all off on this point right here. Right? Breaking: famous hedge fund manager confirms President Trump is buying HBAR and XRP. This intensifies the earlier testimony by someone close to Trump, transition team regarding Trump planning a national reserve made in America, cryptocurrencies under America Digital Commodities Act. Let's hear what he has to say. Fair yes.
Trump is doing through this entity that he owns, and it's really his son, but because I don't think Donald really understands this stuff, is buying a bunch of crypto, Bitcoin and Hedera and XRP.
Whoa!
A bunch of things that might be approved for ETFs next year.
Whoa!
Shocking how that works. What Trump is.
But y'all will miss it, right? One more time. Oh! But you'll miss it, right? But that's okay. Like I said, guys, y'all do what y'all are going to do. I want to come in, bring information. Obviously, y'all know I'll be back again. I'm overwatching. I'm gathering all the information so I can bring it to us so we can all understand it, right? But you better understand this. Miss it if you want to. My money's up. My family's money up. And the money mafia is up. Get it twisted if you want to. This is not the time to be playing around with it written in braille in front of you. This is popping off the wall in front of your eyeballs. You can't miss this, right? So do what you're going to do, right? But y'all hold it down. Y'all already know what time it is, don't you? V12 is my future. Oh, yeah.